This is the Black Queen here with an episode of Queen Reacts, and today we are getting to something new. Okay, so this is 3 videos from the YouTube creator Shawn Keller, and the videos are Guardians of Pondonia, I assume that's how you pronounce that, Athena, follow-up, and then 60 frames a second. So I believe the last 2 videos are like shorts of some sort, just because like they're a minute and 3 minutes each, or respectively. But the first one is really the 11 minutes main course here. So for starters, I don't really know anything about this. I have seen it. No, I haven't seen it, but I have seen like it being featured in certain things. I know people like use these emotes on Discord and things like that of this OC, which, by the way, this is a very, very cute design. I'm interested to see like how the animation is for this character. I assume this is Athena or Athena. I want to say Athena. I'm gonna go by that, but I'll probably be told in the video. And then the last one is probably another short. Yeah, I have no idea where I'm going. I've never heard of a Shawn Keller. It looks like they have a very traditional style animation going on with like most of their videos. I think these are the only 3 pony videos they have, though. So this is the only ones that I'm reacting to. And I have a feeling that there's gonna be more, though I could be wrong. I don't know. I feel like this would be like a series type thing, because I really do. I would like to see a lot of this character right here. So yeah, I have no idea what else is in store. I don't know what the whole premise is gonna be. So we're just gonna get right into it. So the first video here is Guardians of Pondonia. Again, if I'm correctly saying this. Full screen this, and yeah. Let's get this started. 3, 2, 1.
Huzzah, everyone, and welcome to a new adventures with the Guardians of Pondonia.
Interesting voice. I
Last
wasn't
week,
expecting
as
it.
you may remember, we captured the villain of Pondonia, Lustrous.
And I love this animation.
And I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you and that pesky audience.
Scooby-Doo.
Maybe next time, Lustrous. So this week we have a celebration happening in Happyville, and... Huh?
Oh, hold on there, mister.
Okay.
I need you to go on a mission.
Who in the heck are you?
I come from a land of mystery, of alcohol and monsters.
I assume this is
Alcohol
Shawn.
monsters? Oh my! Your land sounds mystical and magical.
Yes, it is. The things I've seen will make you soil yourself.
Soil myself?
That's right. You be a filthy mess dealing with the nonsense we got from where I come from. Oh, we also have Spider Bridge.
Spider Bridge? Spider Bridge? Sounds like a charming place. So what do you need me for?
So this is so far not what I was expecting.
If you're up to it,
Yes, sir!
then let's go.
I mean, I still love the animation. Like, there's nothing really wrong with it. I mean, all the obvious
Your magical lair
I don't know.
is most impressive.
Nice studio
These
setup.
enchanted windows clearly show your wizardly powers.
Yes, it is.
Enchanted Windows,
These
Premiere Pro,
windows allow me to monitor the events that happen all
YouTube.
around the kingdom.
Photoshop, I assume, is one of those.
Oh, is that a lemonade? I'm really parched. Do you mind if I have some?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not lemonade, is
Knock
it?
yourself out.
Thankies.
Wait, she doesn't have a horn.
Lemonade with about 3 shots of vodka.
Figured.
Now that you're all good and liquored up, it's time to actually discuss why I actually brought you here.
Oof, your lemonade has a unusual kick. But yes, I'm ready.
I wonder, is he the one doing the voice acting?
A danger of ultimate horrors. A danger that a pony like yourself is adapted to deal with after millions of years of the adaptive evolutionary process.
Evolution of what? What is the threat?
8 vortexes.
8 vortexes?
Yes. These vortexes have been appearing all around the globe. Yes.
And what comes through these vortexes?
Apes.
Apes?
So humans?
Not your typical garden variety God-fearing ape. These are super apes. Ah. These are the ancient prototypes in which all life has derived from. Yes.
These vile creatures are invading our world, spreading their alcoholism and degenerate behavior as they affect our electoral college. Ugh.
That's terrible.
Yes.
There's something very off about the
I meant your
mixing of
facial
this.
hair dye.
It's like it changes every now and then more than it should.
You look like a demented version of the Tiger King.
It's a wizard thing. Anyways, I need you to take this camera with a flippy screen and low light sensitivity. I need you to take this to go out and film a vortex.
Camera? Flippy screen? Low light sensitivity?
What's playing on YouTube right
Most
there?
important part is the flippy screen. With the flippy screen, you can actually record yourself saying like, "I got a bad feeling about this."
Okay. Got it.
Yeah, she's got no horn. I don't know how she's doing
All
this.
set.
The cap's still on though. Gotta take off the lens
and one
cap.
last thing. If you happen to find yourself falling to your death under the magic line,
The magic is like really high in the mix right now.
Monthly, do something. Got it.
Now get up there, gal, and film me a vortex. Underlay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Huh?
This is your wizard speaking to you from the magic of technology. Heads up, you're approaching Spider Bridge.
Spider Bridge.
It sounds like the voice actor doesn't have, or actress or actor. I feel like it's Shawn doing the voice for.
What was I
Athena.
supposed to say for situations like this? Oh, yeah. I got a bad feeling about this.
Mhm.
Well, here goes.
Yeah, it sounds like it sounds like they don't have a pop filter.
I'm definitely having a bad feeling about this.
Do not show any fear to these high. It only riles them up.
Now get back in there and show them who's boss. I believe in you. Sneezy.
Aren't you like the local big shot of Pondonia or something?
I'm head soldier and protector of the three kingdoms.
Well, now you're head soldier of Spider Bridge. Now teach those heathens a thing or two. May the force be with you.
He's right. I'm the protector of the three kingdoms.
So I'm wondering if this is actually MLP related or if it's just like inspired by like
Just
the
stay
that
frosty.
animation.
So far, so clear.
I like it anyways. Like regardless, it's a
Phew.
very smooth
There's
animation.
no spiders here. This must have been some silly joke. ADD spiders are a real thing?
I need to get closer for scale. Possibly touch it.
Touch it? I'll touch it.
Yeah. Thank you. Green
ADD
screen.
spiders.
Heads up, I sent Agent JD ahead to point you in the right direction.
Right. How will I know him?
Oh, you'll know him when you see him. He's the Jersey Devil. Yes.
A Jersey Devil? I wonder if that's him up ahead.
Oh. The fucking
Pardon
air
me.
horn.
Are you JD? I was told you can point me the way to the vortex. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you can't talk. Well, could you please show me the way? Could you be a little more precise? Oh,
Ah, I see.
thank you much, JD. I love your signs.
Have a wonderful explore. I will be making margaritas later.
He does talk.
This pony seems to be resistant to the spooky crap that we're throwing at her. Time to break out the big guns. Time to go werewolf on her butt.
It's funny. I can tell like that's actually just
All right, you
put
alcoholics,
on
it's
there.
time to digivolve. Here we go. Doom de bloom.
Like the screen isn't actually on the monitor.
I forgot how big this thing is.
Oh.
The whole ape vortex was just a complete ruse. I just did this to ask her out on a date. Ruff. Ruff. Werewolves have needs too. Ruff. Time for a little werewolf fun. Ruff. Silly me. The door is stage left. Ruff.
Okay. fuzzy boy.
I should be getting close. I have this feeling that I'm being stalked by something wacky or a werewolf.
Okay, well that was specific. Oh yeah, I guess the noises.
A werewolf?
Remember, kids, look both ways before spit polishing your boots. This has been a PSA. Come back here, you.
And now we're Looney Tunes. Or Scooby-Doo, I guess you can also.
The werewolf body isn't built for this sort of exertion. Zoinks!
Yeah, okay, Scooby-Doo. Oh. Vortex. Oh god.
Hey, vortexes are real.
Uh-oh. Stinky.
What is that?
The
That
context of
literally
this image.
is Siren Apehead.
Okay, that was loud.
Apparently, a pony and a werewolf were last seen in the forest doing a pose. Oh no. Exit stage right.
Exit stage left. It's a great Rush live album.
Quick, make for the abandoned dynamite shack.
It's on the sign, abandoned.
It's really dark in here.
Allow me to light a match. This is definitely
Not
a
the
good
place.
idea.
Not a place to light a match. How? There was no fuse that.
Remember what I taught you? Utter the magic spell when falling to your death.
Right. Muttley, do something. What's he saying?
This mischievous little imp is asking for a medal in exchange for his services. You got one on you?
Nope.
Resin cheapskates.
Yeah, I do have a lot of complaints
You're
about the
paying for
mixing
this.
of the audio.
Want to go back to my place and have a margarita?
I'd love to.
Wow.
Hey, I think your show is starting.
Huzzah, everyone, and welcome to another adventures in the Destroyers of Pondonia.
Ah.
Well, I learned a valuable lesson today. Use 4 shots of tequila instead of 3.
Well, that was interesting. We got about 8 seconds left. Copyright Shawn Keller. Okay. Well, that was definitely something. I will say it's not like at all what I was expecting it was gonna be. I think mainly it's like that first up the voice. I was expecting to be somewhat higher and more feminine. It sounds like it was the guy's voice, but like just pitched up. But yeah, and also a lot of the mixing problems I was pointing out. Like there was some things were much louder than they should have been. Like that, like for one portion, like there was like the magic sound where it's like, and in that that definitely was like MLP magic audio. It was like really high in the mix, whereas like you can't really hear what they're saying. So there was a problem with that, and then like there's like different room changes, like audibly speaking, it's like I don't know. It was there wasn't a lot of landscaping with the audio that was going on, and it sounded like it wasn't recorded the best way. Like whoever voiced Athena, didn't have a pop filter or something, and they were just talking right into the mic. No effects or anything. Like no verb or like no reverb or compression or anything. Something to give it like a little bit of presence to it. it was just like right there in front of the mic. That's what it sounded like. Okay, so I'm an audio engineer, so this is the kind of thing that I would point out. Just because like it's something that I've been trained in, so I can kind of pick that up. And it definitely, I feel like even if you weren't trained in this kind of thing, it would still kind of pop out to you. So I feel like down the line, they should Shawn should probably get like probably either work on his audio editing or get someone to do the audio for him, because I feel like there could have been a lot better. But in terms of all the great things about this, I really liked the animation and the cinematography. I thought it was all, well, some of the camera shots might have been a little weak. Like the spider scene, I think, was somewhat like low budget, if I could say. But yeah, I love the animation. Is like, I really like it. It's like this very smooth, almost traditional like animation, especially with the other characters. And then here, like the main, like the actual pony characters of this. Which, by the way, it's weird that she has magic even though she's not a unicorn. She looks like she's a Pegasus. Yeah, it seems like very modeled after like say Celestia. And then you have the evil one, which is like more like Chrysalis. So that's pretty interesting. I'm interested to see like what he goes forward with that. But that is not the end of this video. So we have 2 more videos. The next one is Athena follow-up. So, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing the name right, so yeah, let's get this pulled up. All right, 3, 2, 1. The white pony in the last episode. Yes.
All right, you alcoholics, we are back.
You alcoholics.
I'm shocked at how
As he has a
well-received the
Coca-Cola.
white pony Athena has taken over.
Athena. Okay, that is
because
correct.
of that, we'll be bringing her back in the next episode. Yes. Hey, come on in here, gal, and say a few words.
Hi, everyone. I'm so flattered that you all like me. My name is Athena, head soldier of the 3 kingdoms.
In the next video, I may be going to the pony world to help out Athena restore her lands.
Yeah, because you sort of messed things up there by getting me here. But
And it sounds very
would be
muffled,
lovely
too.
If you could help.
It's like
No problem. Then after that,
like
you
the
can
low
come through to
frequencies
Site
are like
F.
really high in the mix.
Site F for those.
There's not a lot of high frequency.
Site F, for those that may not know, is
Take
the
2.
super duper duper secret island where all the real secret dinosaurs were being degenerated at 5 there, like in Jurassic Park. Sometimes known as Isla Catalina. But we'll be looking for something other than dinosaurs, something far more sinister, worse than 8 vortexes. 8 vortexes.
Wait, I'm not going to a dinosaur
I see
infested
Cadence
island.
right there.
She's actually going. I already bought her the tickets.
I heard that. I'm not going.
Yes, you were.
I am not going.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Yes,
no,
you
I'm
are.
not.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
There we
Okay,
go.
fine, you're going.
Don't.
Yeah, it's classic Looney Tunes right there. Yeah, so that was pretty short and sweet. So there's our confirmation that there is, in fact, MLP Pone in there somewhere. You had Cadence, and I think I saw another one like on that screen behind Athena. Yeah, it's Celestia. What else you got? You got Mufasa and the live action Mufasa and Scar. Some others I can't really tell. Yeah, I can't really tell who it is. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna get right into the next one. This is 60 frames a second. So this is actually longer than 60 frames, but no, I'm thinking of 60 seconds. But yeah, let's get right into it. 60 frames per second. So we're talking video editing here. 3, 2, 1.
Alright, you alcoholics, I'm really amazed at how that first video with Athena has been
alcoholics.
going along. It's blowing up. So a little appreciation, I'm doing a little short video here at 60 frames a second. 60 frames.
Did you say 60
That's
frames
probably.
a second?
I think I'm
60
noticing
frames a
that.
second
Yeah.
is the speed that the brain is able to process more data with. Thus, higher tax dividends on your annual returns. Yes.
Oh, 60 frames a second.
60 frames a second.
60 frames a second.
60 frames a second.
60 frames. Oh,
Push, get the person on the phone.
60 frames a second.
60 frames a second.
60 frames a second.
Get down from there, yous.
Ah.
Give me the Joint Chiefs of Staffs at Langley. Okay, 24 frames. That's it.
Yo,
Get out of here, 24
it's a
frames.
clown
now.
with
This is
a
60
Corey
frame a
Taylor
second
mask.
Video.
That's right, you heard me. 60 frames a second.
60 frames a second. Who is this? What's your operating number? 60 frames a second. 60 frames. 60 frames a second. 60 frames.
For this next part, Athena will be taking the helm.
I could make a joke, but I'm not going
looking
to.
for the ghost.
Yeah. This time you can go out and get the bejesus scared out of you, while I sit here in safety while sipping with your RC colas.
Shameless product placement. Nice
Any signs of
contrast
ghosts yet?
and saturation filters.
Not yet. I'm here in the Tibetan forest.
And like you can see the green screen. What the fuck? Come on. I like how they're not taking it too seriously. It's like it's obviously it's very bad production.
Huh? What the heck is that? What is it?
What is it?
I seem to be surrounded by Tibetan forest sharks.
Sharks. You're in the-
Oh, you want some too, huh?
Tibetan forest sharks.
Hey, come at me. Oh, you want some too, huh? Hurt?
Yo, you're being so mean to
Shut
these
them
sharks.
so
They're
quick
just
so I can
minding
deal
their
with
own
these
business.
varmints.
Come on.
But I'll try to reestablish a connection a little later. All right. Oh, you want some too, huh?
Please be careful. I hope he's gonna be alright. He still has to help me save the three kingdoms.
1 hour later.
It's been over an hour now. Oh, I think I can reestablish a link on my end. What the? Where are you?
He's on set.
We're just here at Mama's restaurant having some chili cheese.
Okay, now.
Wish you were here. They're really tasty.
Teleport. They apparently have magic, so teleport.
You better bring me back something to eat.
I will. And I'll do it 60 frames a second.
Uh-huh. So I guess I am noticing that. It does feel like 60 frames a second because like it's very smooth animation. Alright. I mean, he also does seem to be like reusing a lot of the same animation assets and motions for the character. But yeah, that's fine. But there we go. There is our introduction to the channel Shawn Keller. Yeah, so I don't think I'll be reacting to like all their other stuff since it looks like they have a lot of stuff. Maybe not too much, but it's like relatively long videos, a few shorter videos every now and then, and yeah. But yeah, overall, I really do like the character here. I really do wish that they would work with the audio mixing a bit more. I mean, obvious visual problems like the green screen being there or him not like moving. That's fine. That's just it's clear that's like they're kind of making a joke on it. But yeah, I feel like the audio problems should at least be somewhat more consistent. Well, not the problems themselves, like they should be fixed. And yeah. It's really not what I expected, and I'll put it at that. It was like a lot more I don't know, like a lot more freeform is what it kind of felt like, which can be good. I think if he can perfect his style, it would be good in that area. But yeah, I do hope to see like this person comes back with more animations like this. I assume they take a lot of time, just because 60 frames a second. I think he does a lot of the stuff himself though. So I mean, so if he does, then obviously that's probably a fair end result. If it's just himself, he probably has some help. But yeah, I feel like it's mostly like a home project, kind of like Inside from like Bo Burnham, which by the way I watched and it hit so close to home. Like what the fuck, even to the point of reaction videos. Like, Come on. But yeah, this is great. I do hope to see if they come back with more. So yeah, got 2 more videos that I can probably record in the next few hours before I have to go to work. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the commentary. God bless, stay safe, have a nice day, and as always, goodbye.